I think there's obviously a lot of issues that the brand has had previously, and I think from my point of view, coming in and looking with fresh eyes how we can, to your point, reimagine the brand and look to the past of what's happened, and then carve a way forward is really important. So
and I love this topic because we talked about doing this exact podcast for a while. And I love this because it's you getting on the front foot, acknowledging, and a lot of brands don't get in and acknowledge things have gone wrong in past and where things have gone wrong. So tell us, the short Crip story without an hour to go through it, but tell us where the brand's been, what's happened, and
I think it's a prime example of a brand that grew very quickly. Even though it's a 36-year-old brand, I mean, the accelerated growth that sort of happened post 2010 was quite aggressive, and we got sort of up to 85, 86 restaurants at a period of time. We had international territories as well. And it was a brand that kind of lost its way and was very confused. It was my interpretation. Started branching off into sort of QSR space and looking at dark kitchens and bolt-ons.
So more fast foody type stuff to try and get more customers and turnover that way.
That's it. I mean, at our core, we're restaurateurs. We are, casual dining, and that's what the brand was built its name off of. So there's a little bit of confusion out there. And then we sort of moved into what was 5 years of pretty dramatic downturn in the hospitality trade that sort of everyone was facing into. But we were paying the price for not doing the groundwork and looking progressively to what was coming around technology and innovation and, even footprint size. I mean, we're sitting in a very big restaurant that was built 25, 30 years ago that's upwards of 450, 500 square meters.
Yep.
Now, the footprint and the landscape has changed, and rent has changed, and electricity has changed, and the labour model has changed. So I think the brand didn't really have its eyes on what was coming.
And anyone, as we would have seen now, 2025, people who didn't have their stuff together pre-COVID had a real bit of a shakeout, didn't they?
Yeah, big time. And you're playing catch up and you're having to right a lot of wrongs quickly and roadmap a strategic plan to turn the business around. And, whilst you're going through COVID, and cost of living pressures and interest rate hikes and a different landscape that's evolving at a fast pace, it becomes extremely difficult to keep up. And what you see is what's happened over the past 5-10 years with this brand is you lose relevance, you lose touch with your consumers, and then you morph into sort of chasing your tail and without having a really strong strategic plan that you can execute over a long period of time.